Hi, this is Johnny Nagel, known as Green Herb Gaming for a very long time. But I'm not talking as Johnny from Green Herb Gaming, I'm talking from Johnny Nagel. From Johnny Nagel. When I first set up my YouTube channel, even before I decided to create Green Herb Gaming, my intention was to talk about the things that happen around me and to give my opinion and views of them. So I thought to myself, whatever happens in my life, whatever happens around me, that I would make a video about these things and give my opinion and views about them. I think as I got more comfortable making videos, I made more and more of them. I think at first I started talking about the Wii U was coming out around the time that I was kind of actively making YouTube videos. You know what? It's been so long. It's been so long I don't even know. But then I decided to go full on gaming channel. That's when I renamed my YouTube channel from Johnny Nagel to Green Herb Gaming, because I wanted to share my passion of video games with the world through fun live broadcasts, like the ones I've been doing for a very long time. I thought that would be a nice thing to do. I thought that would be a fun thing to do, and it was fun for a very long time. Hello, Warrior. It was fun for a very long time. It was cool to be able to to do just that, to share my passion of video games through the world, through live broadcasts. And some of my broadcasts, I would be speaking to people from America, Asia, all over the world, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to be playing a game like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, a game of my childhood, a game that I played when there was no online, there was no live broadcasts, there was none of that. You just played the game on your own and you talk to your friends and around you about. But there was something really cool about being able to play a game like Grand Theft Auto Vice City and to be able to broadcast my gameplay of that and to have other people from all over the world watching me playing that game and talk to me about that game and tell me their memories of playing the game. And so these live broadcasts have been really enjoyable for me over the last year or so, 2 years, whatever it's been. But as of late, it's like, hey Proconics, I'm thinking of going off Facebook. Oh, going off YouTube. Because I'm talking as Johnny Nagel here. I'm not talking as Green Herb Gaming here. And just to let you know, as you may know well by now, the comments section, comments on my broadcast are completely fucked up. So I got your first comment saying, "Hi bro." I don't know if I'm going to be able to get your second comment, so sorry about that. To be honest with you, this right here was one of the reasons why I'm actually thinking of just going off YouTube. I don't know, man. it just doesn't feel fun anymore. It just doesn't feel fun anymore. Like when I set up Green Herb Gaming specifically, because I know I was doing live broadcasts before I renamed my YouTube channel to Green Herb Gaming, but I think it was when I actually when I officially changed my YouTube channel to Green Herb Gaming, it was really enjoyable. That's when I really started making a lot of live broadcasts. But no, it just doesn't feel fun anymore. Like, I'm not a person who gives a fuck about how many subs I have. I'm not a person who gives a fuck about how many likes I have. Okay? I'm not a person who will stop what I'm doing to make sure that I do a stream at precisely 7 AM. I'm just not that kind of a person. Like, if you have 1 million views in your video, well done. Well done. If you have 150 subs in 2 weeks, well done. But I don't care about that. I'll be uploading a very sad video if you go off it. Oh man. I don't want to be upsetting anyone, and like, you've been a fantastic supporter of my channel. In fact, you've been the only person commenting on my videos before. Like the last month or so, I've gotten a good few subscribers, okay, and they've left comments on my videos. But before them, Prochronics Vlogs, you were the biggest supporter of my channel. You still are the biggest supporter of my channel, and I appreciate all the support you've given me. You know, over the last year, actually, to be honest with you. I appreciate that, you know, and I don't want to be upsetting. I don't want to be upsetting you, okay, or anybody, or any of my subscribers. When I say that I don't care about how many subs I have, I mean that. I don't care how many subs I have, but that isn't to say that I don't care about my subs. I care about my subs. I care about people who actually decide that they're going to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of my videos. And I appreciate the views that I have from those subscribers, or even from viewers in general who check out my live broadcast. I appreciate all that, don't get me wrong. And I appreciate that so much, Prochronics Vlogs. You know, I have great time for you, man. I really do. Like, I don't give a fuck if anybody's watching this video and saying, hey, you know, the fuck you talking about, Johnny? You know, the fuck you talking about? You know, I have great time for Prochronics Vlogs, and I have great time for anybody of any walk of life, of any age, of any gender, of any colour of skin, okay? I have great time for people who have great time for me. I went to a fucking wedding. Yeah, let's just say I went to a wedding start of June. All my childhood friends I grew up playing with and grew up hanging around with, grew up in school, who I hadn't seen or heard from, right, in donkey's fucking years. And half of those friends were like, oh, we should meet up. We should meet up sometime. We should catch up and all this. And one, I'm not going to call out any names, but I'm sure if they're watching, they know who they are. You know, one of those friends said, you know, give me a number. I'll text you. We'll meet up sometime. I'm still waiting for that text. Okay? So I appreciate when somebody calls down to my door just to say hello. Even just to say hello. To make the effort to go from their house to my house to say hello. I appreciate that. So when I say to Prochronics Vlogs that I have great time for him, I mean that. And that's coming from the heart. I don't give a fuck. You know, like, it doesn't matter. If somebody is 50 years of age I don't care. If somebody is 10 years of age, I don't care. If somebody is black, I don't care. If they're fucking white, if they're purple, I don't care. If they're from planet Mars, I don't care. I appreciate people who have time for me. Anyway, could have went off on one there. So long story short there, Pro Chronic Vlogs, you know, I do have great time for you, and you know, that's not going to change. I have a match which I could stay. No, it's no problem, man. But I am seriously considering going off YouTube, because I think that's the right thing for me to do. You know, a good friend of mine 2 nights ago gave me advice, great advice that I need to take on board. And he said, sometimes in life you have to put yourself first. You have to do what's right for you, what's best for you. You've got to focus on you. And he said to me, you mightn't like it. He said, it might hurt, but it's what's best for you, and in time you will realise it's best for you. So I think with everything that's been going on with my YouTube, with everything that's been going on with my live broadcasts, and with the way things have been going, with how many subs do you have, and how many views you have, and how many likes do you have, and all this kind of complete shite. And I'm not calling anyone out with that, because they know who, like you. I don't want to call anyone out on that, you know. I'll be back, bud. I don't give a shit about no one else. I'm always there for you. Yeah, man, I do appreciate that. And listen, man, all the best in your match, man. Break a leg. Break a leg on your match, man. Was it a soccer match or was it a GA match? But no, I do really appreciate that, man. I notice people who watch my videos. I notice people who fucking lurk on my videos, who sit on their cowardly asses, talk shit about me, but don't have the fucking balls to come knocking on my door and say it to my face. So I notice people watching this video right now who are talking complete shit about me, right? And do I say it to you? Grow a pair of balls and say it to my fucking face. So yeah, so Pro Chronic Vlogs, man, enjoy your match. And I really appreciate what you've said, and I really appreciate all the support you have given me on my YouTube channel before I got those other subs. I really do appreciate that. And you know, I do have great time for you. As I said, I have great time for anybody. Okay, I don't limit myself to who I have appreciation to. I don't say, oh well, you know, I'm going to ignore this person because of their age, because of their gender, because of their background or whatever else. I have respect for people who have respect for me, and that's the way I look at it. Now, like, I'm not gonna, like the thing is, I'm not gonna mention any names or anything else. I'm not trying to call them up, but all I'm saying is one of the biggest reasons why I am considering going off YouTube is because it doesn't feel fun anymore. It almost feels competitive. I don't mind being competitive when it comes to kicking ass in Mortal Kombat X, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it's not fun anymore. I'm not on YouTube to get 1 million subs. I'm not on YouTube to get 1 million views. I'm not on YouTube to be famous. I'm not on YouTube to be this big guy. Hey, look at me. I'm the guy who got 1 million views on my last video. I don't give a fuck about that. Listen, if somebody from YouTube or a big YouTuber came to me and said, hey, I can make you earn €1 million in 1 month by being a YouTuber, and you never have to work a day in your life. If somebody said that to me and could guarantee that to me, man, I would quit my job and I would become a full-time YouTuber. But that ain't happening. I ain't getting €1 million fucking euro a month to be a big YouTuber. I don't want that, to be quite honest with you, because some of the biggest YouTubers in the world suffer from depression and anxiety. And to be honest with you, I had that already anyway, so, you know, I don't need more of it. The thing is, they sell their soul to the devil, so to speak. They sell out who they really are. You're not seeing that real person's reaction to a game. You're not seeing that real person's view of a game. You're seeing what the viewers want him to see. You're seeing what the publishers and developers of the big games that they send to those YouTubers want him to say. That's why these big YouTubers get these games. They get these big games because the publishers and developers want him to sell their games. So look, I don't want to be one of those people. All I want to be is Johnny Nagel, sharing my passion of video games with the world through fun live broadcasts, getting to meet cool people on my streams, people from all over the world, all walks of life. That was my intention. That was my intention for doing live broadcasts. So you know what? If there are people out there who are like, oh, I'm so happy to see Green Herb Gaming go off YouTube because now I no longer have to compete against this guy for views and subs. No, I'm the big fish in the pond. Well, you know what? You be the big fish in the pond. You have a nice swim for yourself. You have a nice swim for yourself. If that's what makes you feel good at night, I'm happy for you. I really am. But I'm not going to compete with somebody for views and subs, because that's not me. Now I should point out that I'm only considering going off YouTube. Okay? It's just something to give you like a heads up, just in case you see me not being on YouTube for a while. No, at all for that matter. Sorry for those long pauses. I'm just like, I have to think before I speak, really. Otherwise it's going to become one of those videos where I just talk complete gibberish all over again. But there's a couple of things that I want to go back on. First of all, for all the lurkers and stalkers and cowardly motherfuckers who watch my live broadcasts and talk shit about me, talk shit about the people that I have time for, talk shit about my life, judge my videos, because I know you're out there. I know you're out there. I know you're sitting down watching me on your TV or watching me on your phone and giggling away to yourself and your little buddies. Look at Green Herb Gaming. What's he saying now? What's Green Herb Gaming saying now? What's he doing now? You know, talking complete shit about me. But guess what? Sleep well at night knowing that you don't have the motherfucking balls to say any of that to my fucking face. Sleep well at night knowing that you're not more than a fucking pussy. Okay? I know it. I know there are one or two people who watch my fucking live broadcasts and talk complete shit about me. Behind their little fucking, behind their phone, behind their TV, but they won't come face to face with me and fucking say it. But you know what the most hilarious part of it all is? Do you know what the most hilarious part of it all is? You're obsessed with me. That's the most hilarious part about it. Because I'm at, like, my broadcasts affect you so much. The quality of my broadcasts affect you so much that you've got to always watch my videos. That you have to talk about me. You have to talk about me. You have to talk about my YouTube channel. You have to talk about my content. To talk about the people who I have time for. My life is so important that it occupies your life. That's the sad and at the same time sad and hilarious part about it. But all I want to say to my lurkers and my stalkers, you know, and the one dislike motherfuckers, you know, you know who you are, people. You know who you are. I'm going to give advice to you. grow a pair of balls, man up, and say it to my motherfucking face. And I'll be waiting. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to address, you know, those people, you know, because I know they're out there, the lurkers, the stalkers, you know, who just stalk my YouTube channel, you know, dislike all my videos. I don't care who dislikes my videos at the end of the day, but I know that it's the one person or one people that are doing it over and over again, and I know they're talking complete shit about me. I was told yesterday that somebody was talking shit about me. I was told it. It's one thing having a suspicion that people, you know, that having a suspicion about it, but when you're told, like when that suspicion is confirmed, you know, it just makes it even more relevant. But yeah, so you motherfucking cowards, you motherfucking pussies, you motherfucking pansies, okay, you fucking keyboard warriors, what the fuck you want to say about me, my YouTube channel, okay, or the company I surround myself in, or what I get up to in my life? Whatever you want to say about all those things, how about you say it to my face? Fucking pussies. And again, you hate me so much, you dislike me so much, I annoy you so much, I offend you so much, I amuse you so much. Well, that's the part, I really must amuse you, because you obviously can't stop getting enough of me. You obviously cannot get enough of Green Herb Gaming if you're going to be continually, you know, finding out what's Green Herb Gaming going to do next. That's the funny thing about it. Anyway, I want to get back to just like the main kind of, like just to get back to like why this could possibly be the end of Green Herb Gaming. Look, my YouTube channel, when I do a live broadcast, it just doesn't feel fun anymore. It just doesn't feel fun anymore. The purpose of my YouTube channel just seems to be completely irrelevant. Because when I get feedback, not that I care about getting feedback, but when I get feedback from my YouTube channel, it's like, now how many views do you have? How many subs do you have? Oh, this guy has so many subs and so many views. And then I'm like, then I have people who are like, okay, they know who they are, like they're like, okay, what time will your next stream be? And then, look, I appreciate the fact that they're like fans and all of that, you know, and I appreciate the fact that they want to see my stream. But I'm just not going to become that person. I'm just not going to become that person who stops what he's doing to make sure that I'm streaming at a particular time. But that's not even an issue really. I'm making it out to be an issue. That's not really a big issue. But that's not an issue actually, sorry. That is not an issue. I'll actually take that back. That's not an issue. That's just a subscriber who just wants to see more of Green Herb Gaming, okay? And that's exactly what I wanted to set out doing anyway. It's just to create these fun live broadcasts to share my passion of video games, you know, with the world. But I suppose the point I wanted to kind of, the point to it, what I was trying to say was, I just don't want to become this big YouTuber. Okay, I just want to be Johnny Nagel, and I just want to share my passion of video games with the world around me. Okay, but I would say two of the biggest reasons that are kind of having me feel this way is, I think, number one, the situation with my comments. Comments aren't showing up properly, so I can't interact with my viewers and my subs. So if somebody is asking me a question about Grand Theft Auto Vice City, or what is your favorite mission in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, well, I can't see that comment, therefore I can't answer. You see, and again, to get back to my original reason for going on to you, or for setting up my gaming channel, Green Herb Gaming. The whole point was to share my passion of video games with the world through live broadcasts. So part of that is having somebody all the way from, let's say, Thailand, who's saying, what is your favourite mission in Vice City? I'm like, whoa, this guy's all the way from Thailand and he's asking me, what's my favourite mission? And then I can ask him what his favourite mission is. So that type of interactivity with a game like Grand Theft Auto Vice City that I grew up playing with is the whole reason why I wanted to do Green Herb Gaming, which is why I wanted to do these live broadcasts. So if I can't see somebody's comment, then there is no reason for me doing that broadcast. Now at the start, I didn't have much subs. So when I did a live broadcast, it was more or less just, there was nobody really watching. It was just me recording a video that would be up on YouTube at some stage. But now that it has kind of like grown, and like the fact of the matter is, if I can't see somebody's comment, I can't interact with them. And the whole point of Green Herb Gaming is to interact, is to share my passion of video games with the world around me. You do that by interacting, okay? Not just recording it, you do that by interacting. So that's the story. That's the story in Ballymurray, folks. It makes the point of Green Herb Gaming irrelevant if I cannot see people's comments. So that kind of annoyed me last week, and that kind of put me off. Just give me 2 seconds, because I'm not going to lie, I'm actually bursting for a shit. Seriously, no, like I'm fucking hell, like 2 seconds. I'm back. I see that my one viewer is still watching. Well, according to my PlayStation 4 anyway. The supercomputer, who can't even display comments. So I'm just loading up my YouTube on my phone here again to see if I have it. Yeah, it is telling me I have a viewer. So you're watching right now, you're listening, you're stalking. Well, you mightn't be my stalker, you mightn't be my lurker, but I know that there is a stalker and there's a lurker, or lurkers and stalkers, multiple motherfuckers, multiple pussies who, you know, check out my channel just to have a good laugh, you know, have a good laugh off me. But guess what? I'm occupying you. I'm occupying, you know, minutes of your life. Think about that. I mean, you have to really think about that. You're giving me, you're giving me attention. You know what I mean? I have your attention. If you have to watch my YouTube channel, you know, to check out what I'm saying and what I'm doing, then obviously you have my attention, or I have your attention. You know what I mean? Anyway, whatever. I don't give a fuck. All I want to say there, go back to what I'm saying, is like, whatever the fuck you want to say about me, or because I see it every day of the week. I see people who want to say things to me, but I laugh. I laugh because I see a pussy. I see a pussy who wants to say something to me but doesn't have the balls to say it to me. So that's where I kind of you know, get the last laugh. So you can laugh at all of my videos. You can dislike all of my videos, but I'm still going to laugh at you for not having the balls to say any of those things to my face. And I'll get back to what I was saying. Look, one of the first, no, actually the first YouTube video I ever uploaded was basically me telling people who I am, my name, and that there's nobody out there like me, that I'm unique, which is true. Everyone is unique. I mean, the funny thing about it is people say, oh, he's unique. Well, just because you're a fucking sheep, or just because you know, do everything that everyone else does around you, you gotta mock me for being unique. Like, because you feel so sorry for yourself that you don't have the balls to stand out and be who you are, that you have to mock me for being me. Here's a saying that is targeted directly to these motherfucking pussies and pansies who hide behind their TV screens and fucking phones and talk shit about me but won't say it to my face. Here's the thing. You might laugh at me for being different, but I laugh at people like you for being all the same. For being all the same. So put that one in your pipe and fucking smoke it. Now, where was I? Yeah, this video is not going to be too much longer. Limit to 10 minutes. Look, my very first YouTube video was, I think it was literally titled Johnny Nagel. It was just me. You saw me, you heard me speak, you heard me say the things. It was basically just me saying, I am me. Okay, and that's what I want to be. I want to be me. When I do these live broadcasts, okay, I want to be me. I want to be me. I want to be Johnny Nagel, okay, sharing my passion of video games with the world through live broadcasts. I don't want to be the person who gets 1 million views, so I'm not going to say things in a certain way that will get viewers to come back. I'm not going to play specific games so I will get a lot of views and subs. I'm not going to, you know, do free V-Bucks videos, you know, so people will check out the video. Hello, Gunball, Darwin, I'm at the end of my wits. Okay, seriously, I've more or less come to peace with going off YouTube because I feel like I can no longer be myself. I feel like that I'm not being myself on YouTube, and again, like for me, it's not about views, it's not about subs. Yes, I appreciate the views and I appreciate all the subs and the support they give me, but I don't I do not broadcast with the intention of getting 1 million views and 1 million subs. You see, all the big YouTubers out there, they play the biggest games because they know that they play the biggest games that they will get the most views and the most subs. I don't know how else I can say this. I do not give two flying fucks about subs and views. I don't care. It's not what motivates me at all. What motivates me to do a live broadcast is to share my passion of a game that I genuinely love with the world through live broadcast. And it's absolutely amazing for me to be able to play, let's say, a game like Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, the first video game I ever played. To be able to broadcast me playing that game around the whole world, and to have, let's say, you know, you've got this kid, okay, you've got like a 10-year-old kid who's like, oh my god, I love Sonic, this game is amazing. The amazing part about that is I'm 29 years of age and Sonic was my childhood at like 4 years of age. So to be able to have two generations of Sonic fans interacting on a live broadcast is absolutely amazing. That is more important than how many fucking views my video gets or how many subs I get. It's the passion, the genuine fucking passion, okay, that I have for Sonic the Hedgehog. And that next generation kid, the next generation Sonic fan has as well. And what's cool about that is that I can say to him, you know, did you know the history of this character? Or did you know that this happened? I can basically tell him about the previous Sonic games. And he's like, oh my god, I never knew that, cool. You know? It's that type of interaction, it's that type of engagement that I can actually, you know, that actually motivates me to do broadcasts. But see, unfortunately, something has happened by live broadcast in the last week or so, where number one, my comments are not showing up on my PS4, and number two, they're not showing up properly on my phone. So I can't see those comments. So if I do a live broadcast of Sonic the Hedgehog and share my passion of the first video game I ever played with the world to the next generation of Sonic fans, if I can't see their comment, I can't interact with them. So it takes away one of the biggest, you know, one of the biggest things about my gaming channel, okay? And then you tie that in with this fucking mentality of, you know, people who are just obsessed with my YouTube channel in terms of, oh, how many views you have now, how many views you have now, how many subs you have now, how many subs you have now. I'm not bashing anyone in particular. Like, I'm not bashing people. Like, if somebody wants to have a YouTube channel with the sole purpose of having 1 million views and 1 million likes and they want to make money out of that, absolutely fantastic. Really, that is absolutely, if that's what you want to do, amazing. I'm happy. But that's not me. Like, I'm not, like, when I say that people are saying to me how many views and how many subs you have, when I'm saying people are kind of like, you know, comparing subs to me and comparing views to me, I'm not calling those people out. I'm not bashing those people. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just in some kind of like, you know, gaming shoot video. You know, not those wrestling shoot videos. This isn't some kind of gaming shoot video. I'm not shooting on anybody. I'm just saying that's not me. I don't do these broadcasts to get likes. I don't do these broadcasts to get subs and views. Okay, it's not about that. Because I will never sell my soul. I'll never be that kind of like if I woke up tomorrow morning and I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to become a big YouTuber. I want to have 1 million views, 1 million subs, 1 million likes, and I want to make money out of YouTube. Then I can no longer be me, because I'd have to play Fortnite over and over again and do Fortnite gameplay videos. I'd have to buy Black Ops 4 when it comes out. I'd have to play FIFA. I'd have to play all these popular games because that's what people want to see when they go onto YouTube. Those are the big games. And then the bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger I get, let's say I have 3 million subs, then I'm going to have these companies contacting me saying, oh, we'd like you to do a video of the next Call of Duty game. Or I'd like you to review this merchandise. And the thing is, what if I don't want to do that? You're letting them win if you go off. Look, you know me better than any okay, subscriber, okay, or viewer, you know me, okay, you are my father, okay, you know how unique I view victory, okay, trust me, they're not winning, trust me, I always win, okay, there's always a plan B for me, I always win, trust me, there's always a plan B, always a plan B. Now, it might appear that I'm letting, you know, certain people win here, but trust me, I'm the one who wins. So I just want to say that. So we're having fun and being you, enjoying the games we all like. If don't like those, it's your opinion. But exactly, like, but no, I do take on board that comment. I really do take on board that comment. Look, exactly. Well, that's why I started Green Herb Gaming. You know, was to be me, having fun and enjoying the games that I like. And I didn't care about the games I didn't like. I wouldn't play those games. I wouldn't talk about those games. But it's not even that. It's that what I'm saying is, if I decided to become a big YouTuber, I would have to play those games I don't like. And I would have to talk in a certain way. Like I'd have to, there's a big YouTuber, and I have respect for him. I watch his videos, but he's Obi-Wan Plays. I don't know if anyone is aware of him. Obi-Wan Plays. It's getting cringy watching him, because the first 2 minutes of his stream is like, before we get started in the video, if you want to check out a great gaming community, be a Patreon and sponsor, and for any new sponsors, I'm giving out $5. That's never going to be me. That is never going to be me. I could never do that. I could absolutely, in a million years, never become that kind of a person. I just could not. It's just too cringy, it's too cheesy, and it's just not me. It is not me. So that's what I'm kind of talking about, playing. Like, if I decided to become a big YouTuber like Obi-Wan, I would have to say things like that and play big games that I mightn't be particularly a fan of. Okay, so Green Herb Gaming for me was about, again, sharing my passion of the video games that I love with the world through fun live broadcasts. And again, I painted this perfect scenario of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, me being able to play and live broadcast Sonic the Hedgehog, the very first video game I ever played. I love that game, I love that series. To be able to share my passion of that game with the whole world, talk about the characters, talk about the levels, talk about the music, talk about everything about Sonic, and to be able to have a next generation Sonic fan, right, on that stream, and he's telling me, whoa, I love Sonic 2, and to be able to have those two generations of Sonic fans interacting, that is the ideal scenario. That is why I set up Green Herb Gaming. Okay, I did not set up Green Herb Gaming to be a big YouTuber, to have 1 million subs and 1 million views, and to just sell myself out and play the most popular games to get the most views. That is not what I'm about, and that is not what I will ever be about. And I just feel like in the last couple of weeks or so, hello Todd. In the last couple of weeks or so, I just feel like that's what it's all been about. That's what people just seem to be more interested in and focused on. I don't know. That's the impression I'm getting. I'm just getting I just feel like there's just a certain people who are just looking at my YouTube channel from a competitive point of view. They're just looking at my YouTube channel and they're saying, okay, how many views do you have? How many subs do you have? And I heard something yesterday. Actually, I heard two things yesterday. I heard that somebody was talking complete shit about me, okay, and doesn't have the balls to say it to my face. And I also heard that you can actually buy bots, YouTube bots. Now, bots to me, they're like the robots, they're not real, and they will get you subs. You pay money and you will get subs, but they're not actually real people. They're just bots. It is absolutely pathetic. Like, that is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard of in my life. Like, that shocked me. Now, I'm not saying, like, they know who they are, but I'm not saying that those two people are doing that. And you know what? If they want to do that, fair enough. It's got nothing to do with me. But I'm just saying, that is definitely not something I would ever even think about doing. That is pathetic. Like, to physically pay money. I would rather pay money for a game that I like, live broadcast that game, share my passion of that game with people around the world and interact with those people. That's what I would do with my money. Like, paying for bots on YouTube. They're not real YouTubers. It's one thing, like, Jesus Christ, it's one thing going to your friend and say, hey, I'll give you €5, pound, dollars to subscribe to me. That's one thing. That's pathetic as it is, but to pay somebody or a service or some, I don't know how the hell it works, but to pay to have bots to subscribe to you. And I've always wondered, because you've always seen those like YouTube accounts and like BD1 blah blah blah, and you go on them and there's no content on them at all. And you know what? I would also suspect that they're the ones who would actually, you know, they'd probably just like say like random shit, like they leave like a random comment that just makes no sense. That is just like, when I heard that yesterday, man, I was just like, what? How pathetic is that? And you know what? This is how I'm going to end the video. I will happily close my YouTube channel. Okay, I will happily bow out to these competitive freaks, these YouTube competitive freaks who just want to see my YouTube channel fail, who just want to see my YouTube channel go down. They just want to see my subs to go down, they want to see my views to go down, because they want to compare my subs and my views and my likes to theirs. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm not going to give any of you the satisfaction of seeing that happening, because I created YouTube, I created my YouTube channel, and by God, I can kill my YouTube channel. I created it, and I will destroy it. Me, not you, not your bullshit negative comments, not your keyboard warrior behind your screen comments, but me. I will destroy Green Herb Gaming. And I will, like, just remember one thing. I got 74 subs, not because I bought them, not because they're bots. Okay, I got 74 subs because 74 people liked my channel and wanted to subscribe to me. And you know, when I make a video, I actually get comments on my video. Multiple comments. In fact, some comments from people saying, when's your next stream? When will you be on next? I'm looking forward to your next stream. This stream has been amazing. So you know what? I will happily destroy my YouTube channel with my own hands. With my own goddamn fucking hands. Than to let any of your fucking pussy pansy hands go anywhere near my YouTube channel. You're not going to affect it. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. You don't win. You don't win nothing. I win. There's always a plan B. I created Green Herb Gaming. I will destroy Green Herb Gaming with my hands and my fucking hands alone. It's got nothing to do with ye. It's got nothing to do with your negative comments. And you know, these competitive YouTubers, you win. That's what I will say to those people. You win, yeah, you do. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you can spend your money on bots and you can double, you know, you can double the subs that I had on my YouTube channel. You can double them because of your bots. You go out there and you pay for your subs, okay, and you be the biggest YouTuber in the world and you sell your soul. You sell your soul. So some of the comments there. There are people out there who don't like people to be happy and real, as they don't know how to be real and happy. Like random happy, oh my god, but why do you have 72 subscribes? 72, 74, as you may have known by now, I don't keep track of how many subs I have, but the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to buy 2 of those subs to make up for 74, am I? It is absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Like I only realised just in the last week or so, like it's just so pathetic. I didn't realise there were people out there that actually viewed my YouTube channel from a competitive perspective. You know, it's absolutely pathetic. But yeah, I'm just shocked by that. Like when I heard yesterday that there's actually a way to actually buy your subs. I mean, no wonder people have, 5 million subs, because they're probably fucking putting the money they're making from YouTube into doubling their subs and doubling probably even views as well, I would probably argue. It's just, it's so pathetic it almost angers me. It almost angers me how pathetic it is, really. Really and truly. To buy subs. I didn't have to buy any of those 70 plus subs. Those 70 plus subs chose free willingly to subscribe to my channel. Oh my god, and that's the meanest thing. Wait, what mean thing? What's the meanest thing you ever heard of? Oh, ever heard of as in like buying subs? What's the meanest thing you ever heard? No, it's not, and trust me, I've heard a lot more meaner stuff than that. But yeah, buying subs is just so pathetic. Again, I got 70 plus subs because, again, it may sound like I'm contradicting myself here, but I'm not. All I'm simply saying is, yes, I do have 70 plus subs, but none of those subs were bought. None of those subs were forced. It's just, like, I know I'm talking about this one thing for the last 10 minutes, but Jesus, holy Christ on a fucking stick. To be so pathetic and to be so desperate and to be so sad to actually buy your subs that are actually not real people, that are just bots. That is just absolutely fucking sad. That is depressing is what it is. Like, I will never, ever, 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 ever allow myself to become like that. I am not going to compete with someone who will buy their subs. Okay, I am literally not. If somebody jokingly said to me, okay, let's have a fun competition. Let's play the same game. Let's stream at the same time, and let's see who can get the most views. I would just about get over that. I really would. If it was like a fun kind of a thing. But this mentality of really being competitive and really saying how many views you have, how many subs you have, and then you say how many subs you have, and they say, oh yeah, and how long have you been on YouTube for? And you say, oh, well, about 8 or 9 years. Oh, right. I've actually 62 subs, and I've only been on YouTube for a couple of months. And you're just looking at them saying, the fuck do you want? The fucking medal? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just thinking, what the fuck? Like, why say something like that? I mean, what's your point? Well done, congratulations. You got 60 subs quicker than I did. Well done. But you know what I've said to those people? What's the quality of your videos? Where's the comments saying I'm looking forward to your next stream? Where's comments from regular subscribers, regular viewers? Huh? I don't see that. So without going off too far, mind blown. Yeah, I can get pretty mind blown sometimes. I can, but that's what I would say. Now, no sense I'm calling them out, like, but what I'm essentially, I'm not here to call anyone out or to bash anyone here, but, well, apart from the lurkers and stalkers who continually talk shit about me behind my back, like the keyboard warriors, keyboard fucking pussies, more like it, that they are, I will call them out. And I still challenge any of those motherfuckers to actually come face to face with me and say exactly how they feel about me. Those are the people I call out. But I'm not necessarily calling people out who want to set up a YouTube channel just to have views and just to have subs and just to buy subs. Now, however I feel about that, money can't buy true fans and happy. Exactly. Let those motherfuckers buy their subs, okay? But they're not gonna. A bot is not gonna watch a live stream unless you can pay extra money to make that happen. I don't know. A bot is not gonna. A bot is not real. But again, like, I'm not calling those people out necessarily. When are you going to your stream? When are you going to your stream? I mean, when you're going to end your stream? I don't know. Maybe I'll hang around for another 2 hours. Is that okay with you? You can leave if you want. Sorry if that came out as being rude, like, but if that's what you meant, when you're going to end your stream, I don't know. Maybe I'll end it in 5 hours' time. Maybe I won't end it at all. Maybe I won't even delete my YouTube channel. But no, it kind of makes you think, you know. It's just I just could not possibly put up with it anymore. I just could not put up with this competitive nature that people just seem to have now. You know, I just don't know if I can put up with that anymore. Like, so there's two big factors. There's two big factors as to why I'm seriously leaning towards what's the point of some. You just retracted your comment, your message. So can you write that message again? It just said message retracted. Like, what is the point of me continuing with my YouTube channel? I'm asking myself that question now, you know. How long is the piece of string? Exactly, how long is the piece of string? I'm asking myself this question now, you know. Like, I'm asking myself, what is the point of me continuing with Green Herb Gaming if two of the biggest reasons I set up Green Herb Gaming have been taken away as such? Like, the first thing is I can't see people's comments. Like, if my phone was dead, I wouldn't be able to see any of those comments popping up. What is the point of... Yeah, exactly. What is the point of buying subscribers? But I'll tell you what the point is. And again, I'm not calling these people out. Like, the point is they want to have as many subs as possible. It's a competition. It's almost like a game. It actually is almost like a game to these people. And they want to win that game. And they want to be competitive with that game. They want to be the best of that game. And that game is to be the biggest YouTuber possible. And to be the biggest YouTuber possible, you gotta have the highest number of subs, the highest number of views, and the highest number of likes. So that's the point. From their perspective, the point is, I'm gonna buy these bots, I'm gonna buy these subscribers, and I'm gonna have more subscribers than the person next to me. And I just think it's sad. I just think it's absolute, and it kind of annoys me because it's not their money. The majority of them are kids. It's not their money. It's their parents' money. It's their parents' credit card. I mean, how would their parents feel if they actually know, if they found out their children were actually buying subs? Like, I just think it's, I don't know what kind of world we fucking live in today, man, but it's absolutely fucking pathetic. I mean, I could barely fucking, I mean, if I took like, my dad would tell you this, if my parents bought a packet of crisps, okay, and those packet of crisps were to last a week for a snack, if I took a second packet of crisps, I'd know all about it. I'd know all about it. Nowadays, it's like, oh, man, I'm just taking a credit card there to buy a sub on YouTube. Oh, no problem. It's like, what the fuck, like? But that's another issue. I'm not gonna like whatever about that. That's another issue. But it's to make them look good. It's to make them look good. That's exactly what it is. And look, again, I'm kind of semi-calling them out, but I'm not fully calling them out. I'm just saying that's not me. If you want to jump into a river and go swimming, you do that. If you want to, whatever the hell somebody wants to do with their life, they can do it. But I'm just saying it's not me. It's not me. Okay, I'm not the person to be buying my subs. I'm not the person to be, selling my soul, as they say. That's just a saying, like, but it's actually more than a fucking saying in today's world, to be honest with you. But look, it's just not me. So it's just kind of it's uncomfortable. Okay, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, I suppose, engaging with people like that. Again, like, I'm not bashing them. I'm not particularly calling them out. I'm just saying I disagree with that type of behaviour. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I disagree with it. If you want to have a YouTube channel with the sole purpose of being the biggest YouTuber in your area, in the world, and you want to have the highest subs, the highest likes, the highest views, and you just want to be the best YouTuber going, and you want to do that by playing games that you mightn't particularly like, but you play big games because you know you're going to get views and you know you're going to get subs. If you want to buy bots, physically pay money to buy bots and to get subs, if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. I'm not bashing anybody for doing that, but I'm just saying that is not me, and I don't know if I feel comfortable with those people, like, competing with my YouTube channel. And I just don't want to be competing with anybody. If you want to compete, I'll kick your ass in Mortal Kombat X. Then we can compete. But I don't want to compete on YouTube. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. Again, and I know I've oversaid this too many times now, but the sole purpose of Green Herb Gaming was to share my passion of video games with the world around me through fun live broadcasts and having that interactivity between, like, two fans of the same game. And it's even better when there's different generations and different backgrounds and people have different memories of playing that game. That is the purpose of Green Herb Gaming, or to give my reaction to it. Like, for instance, Animal Crossing got announced for Switch the other night, and I made a reaction video to that, and just things like that. That's the purpose of my gaming channel. It's not. I don't upload a video, and the first thing that goes through my mind is, I wonder how many views I can get in this video, or I wonder how many subs I can get as a result of playing this game. That's not what goes through my mind at all. So I just feel like, I don't know. I think, for me, the purpose of my YouTube channel just seems to be kind of fading away. Like, I didn't know there was actually people out there like that. Like, I knew there was big YouTubers, but I just didn't think that there was, like, so many people out there that were just kind of, like, looked up to those big YouTubers and just kind of. I don't know. But the biggest thing of all, though, is the fact that I can't see people's comments. That's the biggest thing of all. That's the biggest reason that I would be kind of going off, YouTube, is because it's kind of, I don't have that kind of, interactivity. But I'm kind of debating what needs to be done. I'm debating it. Currently I have 4 viewers. I know that there's only 2 people that are actively commenting. So I know that there's 2 people that are just lurking around. Well, 1 person now anyway. They dropped from 4 to 3. Yeah. Yeah, let's test. No. I was thinking what needs to be done, because I always win in the end. The whole point is true gaming. Exactly, true gaming, and just for me, like, it's just about, like, you have YouTube channels, like gaming YouTube channels existed long before live broadcasts, so they had kind of different like purposes and stuff. But when I got a PS4 and I experienced, even right now you're still getting comments. Yeah, that's another thing actually. It's another fucking strange thing. Comments seem to work when they want to work, you know. Yeah, so when I got a PS4 and I checked out share feature, I just thought it was such a cool feature to be able to do that, and then I set up, Green Herb Gaming as a result, and I just think it's good to be able to do it, and it's even good to kind of go back and even watch your own streams. It is kind of good to see that, like, and just to kind of, well, just to see kind of how badly or good you play at the game, so you can kind of get kind of look at your skills. It's something you never could do, but years ago, But look, it was a fun feature, but I just don't know if it feels fun anymore for me. Like, I want to be able to do this, but I can't do it when someone says to me how many views do you have, how many subs do you have, and I just can't, like, I just can't do it anymore. It's getting too generic. It's just, it's some of the comments, it's just like, it's getting too fucking, like, I don't need to do these broadcasts, that's what I feel now. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, man. I always get the last win, and I know that there's one viewer watching this right now apart from my dad, so listen up very carefully. I, Johnny Nagel, created Green Herb Gaming. And I, Johnny Nagel, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I am not going fucking nowhere. I'm going to show these fucking bot YouTubers how it's done. And I'm going to continually entertain and occupy my lurkers and stalkers. Because let's face it, they got fuck all else to do with their life and to check out my fucking channel and to give me a view and to give me hits and to talk about my life. Because that's how important I am, that I actually occupy people's life. So you continue stalking, you continue lurking, you continue still talking shit about me behind my back, and you still look down between your legs and see a lack of balls, because you don't have the balls to say what you want to say to my motherfucking face. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to strengthen my YouTube channel. I'm going to strengthen the cause of my YouTube channel. The whole fucking basis of what my YouTube channel is about. I'm going to strengthen it. I, Johnny Nagel, am here to share my passion of video games with the world around me through interactive streams like this. And if the comment section wants to fuck up, then let it fuck up. It ain't going to stay me. And do I give a shit? Do I honestly give a shit about a bunch of fucking kiddies who want to buy their bots, who want to compare their YouTube channel to my YouTube channel? Oh man, let's compare. Let's compare. Let's compare likes. Let's compare likes. Let's compare some of the likes. Let's compare comments. Let's compare to how many comments I get on my videos. Comments saying to people, from people saying, I've enjoyed your video. When's your next stream? Looking forward to your next stream. Let's look at the quality of the stream. Quality in terms of headset quality, camera quality. Let's look at that. Let's look at the skill that I have in these games. You want to be competitive? Then you're being competitive with the wrong guy. Let's be competitive. But I'm not going to change who I am. I'm just going to continue being me. And I can show you that I can get a hell of a lot more fucking views than ye. That I can get a hell of a lot more comments than ye. And that I can get a hell of a lot more subs than ye. I can prove that. I don't care about that, but I can prove that. It'll happen. So, boom, boom, boom. There's always a plan B, and I always win. You all thought I was going to go off Green Herb Gaming. You all thought I was going to close my YouTube channel. Not going to lie, I thought about it. But then I said to myself, you know what? It's exactly what I wanted you to think. I'm not going nowhere. Johnny Nagel is not going nowhere on YouTube. I'm going to continue doing these live broadcasts. And in fact, I'm going to make a video right now to confirm that it's just the beginning of Green Herb Gaming. Oh, the drama continues. Never a dull life. Never a dull moment in my life. Oh, never mess with the wrong man. Exactly. Never mess with the wrong man. You don't mess with Green Herb Gaming. You don't mess with Johnny Nagel. There's always a plan B with Johnny Nagel. And Johnny Nagel always wins. There's like that one viewer who was like, I thought Johnny was going to go off YouTube. I'm still here, motherfuckers. Get used to me. Get used to my voice. And if I annoy you, good. Suck my balls. Actually don't, because in this day and age, you may fucking like it.